Review, guys, is here for the Speed Series 2022. Hello tennis guys and tennis ladies, and welcome to my channel. In this video I will tell you my final review for the new Speed Rackets 2022 with the Auxetic technology. So guys, stay tuned. After my thorough test, I have the final verdict for these rackets, for these Djokovic rackets. He doesn't play with these rackets, of course, guys. I know it. We all know it. He just endorses the pro version. What does it mean that he just endorses? So he plays with a different frame, obviously, from head. Someone says it's a 95-inch head size, but I feel it might be bigger, 97 or 98, because the 95 head size is already dead in 2022. The tennis is too fast for a 95 head size. If you play with a 95, will hit lots of frames in today's tennis, because the speed is just unbelievable for today's tennis. So I think he plays with a bigger head size, but with probably a different string pattern, with an 18 by 19, and of course a different weight, a higher weight, etc., different balance. But we have here these consumer rackets for consumers, for me and you, and they are great, guys. So definitely this update is different from the previous two generations, which were almost identical, I believe. So the Graphene 360 and the Graphene 360 Plus from the past, let's say 4 years, they were really close to each other. And what they had in common was the overall swing weight, which was around 330. But with these new Auxetic rackets, with the Auxetic technology, the biggest difference from the previous generations, okay, it's the feel, it's the more, let's say, easy power that comes from the Auxetic technology, which is located here. But the biggest difference is the overall swing weight, which is lower. So both of these rackets are easier to play with, easier to swing with, but they actually are more lively than the previous two generations, because the Auxetic technology gives the strings extra movement, extra, let's say, flexibility. So they push the ball a little bit more with more easy power and maybe more spin. So I felt like I was accessing spin with the pro version a little bit better than with the previous generations, but still the pro version is the master, let's say, the master class for these rackets. It has everything, and for 645 square centimeters or 100 inch square inch head size, the Speed Pro is actually really precise and control oriented racket, because it has the 18 by 20 string pattern. Of course, if you hit the ball outside the sweet spot, it is dead. The ball is dead. It goes mostly into the net, and it feels like, whoop, well, what just happened? What just happened? You hit the ball wrong, or your legs were too late. So the most important thing when you play with the pro version are your feet, are your legs. Keep your legs in move. Keep them moving. Keep them positioning. really exactly and do everything correctly so the racket works for you. Otherwise it works against you. So it's quite demanding racket, but as I said before, the swing weight is lower. I measured only 321. According to Tennis Warehouse, it should be around 325 or 326, and the previous gen was around 329 or 330. So a little bit lower swing weight, and I felt that it's easier to swing with the Pro version. I can play longer with the Pro version than with the previous generation, and I felt like, okay, when I'm fit enough, when I'm ready, when I'm really when I have a really good day, I can play with the Pro version. I can play a really nice match with the Pro version. But when I'm tired, when I feel like I'm a little bit exhausted, then the Pro version is too much for me. But guys, I'm 67 kilos. I'm a light guy. I'm a nimble, fast, speedy oriented guy, but I can't play with rackets, let's say over 300 grams. It's too heavy for me. But for someone who is more, let's say, who has more muscle and who has more overall power, the Pro version is a great racket. And the 2022 update, I feel like they hit the sweet spot. And also with the Cosmetics, which is glossy, the head is glossy, so actually the head will swing a little bit faster through the air because it is glossy. But it is unmeasurable. You can't measure it. It's just psychology, guys. It's a little bit of psychology. But sadly, the frame is not glossy. All the white parts are not glossy. They are how it is called, mate. I'm not sure how is the word. So they are not the white part is not glossy, and you can hear it. I don't like this sound. But when you touch the glossy part, it's smooth. Nothing. You can't hear nothing. So when you're doing this in your hand, you can hear it. So I must say, it's sadly the frame is not glossy. The whole frame is not glossy, sadly. The Pro Stock versions are glossy. All the Pro Stock versions are glossy, so they feel better for the pro players. And yes, sadly, but maybe head will come up with some, let's say, consumer rackets that are all glossy and nice for the touch. Okay, so the Speed MP. Why I like the Speed MP more than the Speed Pro? First of all, 16x19, really easy access to spin, nice power, bigger sweet spot because of the bigger space between the strings. So if you don't hit in the sweet spot, the racket still works, so the ball still flies. It's really nice. So you don't have to really focus on doing everything right. So the racket is easier to play with, easier to swing with. It is actually more powerful in terms of the free power. It will help you also in defense. So when you play a defense shot, when you are struggling a little bit with your feet, with your movement, or when you are tired, this racket will actually little bit help you, and it will make you struggle a little bit less on the court. So that's why I like the MP version more, because I can play more relaxed, more easy, and I don't have to be too hard on myself to hit the ball correctly I want. So also the spin is better and is easier with the MP version. So which of these two rackets to choose? Guys, it's quite easy. So they both have great feel. The feel from these rackets is great. I like the new Auxetic technology. The comfort is really great. So the story is that one of my friends who plays really good tennis, who plays aggressive, he's shooting the balls like 160 kilometers per hour. His forehands are just mind-blowing, crazy, and he hits more flat than with the spin. This is another thing. So the pro version is perfect for someone who hits more flat, like someone who is let's say pushing the balls instead of playing this way, who is just pushing the balls like this. So not for someone who is a spin machine. So back to the story. So this my friend plays with the Head Speed Pro. He played with the previous 2 or 3 generations, and he always used a dampener. But with this racket, he forgot to put the dampener in the racket. I just gave him the racket, he tried the racket without the dampener, and then he came to me and he said, "Wow, this racket feels really great, even without the dampener. Maybe I will buy this racket and I will get rid of the dampener, because it feels so natural, it feels so great. There are no, let's say, vibrations that if you do this, I can still feel some micro, small vibrations, but not like with the MP version. So with the MP version, you feel them more because the strings move more and the movement is translated into more, let's say, vibrations that come through the frame to the handle. So really great job also from the Auxetic technology. So the comfort is great, the flexibility of the frame is there, but also with the stability. So if you want to play some service and volleys, great racket to attack the ball right from the start and to push your opponent with some really flat shots. And yeah, for someone who plays, let's say, 60 to 70% of the shots plays aggressive. On the other hand, the MP version is capable of everything, also good for defense. So if you play, let's say, 50-50, you play weight game, so you wait for the opponent's mistakes or for the opponent's shorter balls and then you strike. The MP is really good. Maybe for someone who wants striking all the time, who wants to play aggressive all the time, the MP version actually lacks the more power, because it's, yeah, the weight is 300 a gram compared to the 310 gram. But overall, again, really good racket for someone who is confident, who knows what to play, but not necessary all the time on the attacking side. So yeah, guys, I'm really happy with this update. And even with the pro version that I always struggled in the past a little bit with the weight, but now when the swing weight is a little bit lower, is on the side, I like it. I like the swing weight up to, let's say, 320, so between 313 to 320. I like that. And I've measured for the Pro 321, and for the MP I measured 317 swing weight. So great rackets. I feel like these rackets are really worth the update if you want a little bit more easy power, a little bit more easy swing than compared with the previous generation, and also nice comfort, nice feel for all the drop shots, for the cat and mouse play. Really great. I really like these rackets, so I can recommend them for almost anybody on the, let's say, club level, tournament level of tennis. So guys, there you have it. If you liked this final review of the new Speed Rackets 2022, give the thumbs up or hit the thumbs up button if you didn't like the video. If you didn't, yeah, then just hit the thumbs down button. What can I say to you? And anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for commenting, and yeah, support me, support my channel by buying me a coffee. I will highly appreciate it. I will make the coffee right now after this review. I have taste for the coffee now. So if you want to support me like Richie Egg did in couple of days before, so he is the first who bought me a coffee. So once again, thanks Richie for doing that and inspiring others maybe. So yeah, buy me a coffee. You will find the link below in the description of this video, and I will catch you in my future videos, guys. So thanks for watching. Bye.